you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Noles will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Plows through the defense. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Florida State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do.
He's got it inside the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Fires to the tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Noles moving quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw it. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job.
Turning it on! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's got it on the move. And he motor. The end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
14, NC State 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Back to throw, it's Grimes. Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
Sets up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against.
He's got it on the outside. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, everything was going for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop him, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Looking for more room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
The Seminoles trying to cash it in on first and goal. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Florida State 22, NC State 0. Return runs out of bounds.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Grimes. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Got a man, it's Powell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Number 22 takes it back for the score.
Here comes the 2-point try. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Florida State 28, NC State 0.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. To the air, it's Grimes. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll take another shot here. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open and defense.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him downfield. Sprinting away. Touchdown Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Makes the grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down play from the gun. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tripped up for the tackle. NC State going up tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Ware. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Noles! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Florida State 48, NC State 7.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. To the air, it's Grimes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's got him this time. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for him.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Florida State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
NC State 7.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. And the returner goes down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Going right to work up top. Now improvising. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The sure hands, it's Savage. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Dances away to buy time. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Noles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. The screen, he can go. Touchdown Seminoles. A great catch and run for 6. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
NC State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Powell. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
4th down.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Berry. Pocket breaking down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again.
Wide open on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line. Off the RPO, complete. Turning it on. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They'll try to run for it. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Here we go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they get him down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. All the way back to the 15. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this.
Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coach...